Ask me your question. I know you got a question for me.
Does Jon Scheyer win a national title in his coaching career at Duke?
I'm going to say yes. Because I think that he's going to be good enough that he could be there for a while. And I think if he's good enough to be there for a while, eventually he's going to end up winning a national title. Eventually, like if he keeps recruiting at this level, eventually he's going to end up with a team that is that's talented enough to be able to get him to a Final Four. He's probably going to go multiple times. And if you go to the Final Four enough, eventually you're going to end up winning a national title. It's just kind of one of those things. I would not be surprised to see him be at Duke for the next 30 years, right?
Years. We put him at 63. Yeah. I mean, where else are you going to go other than where do you go from Duke? NBA. That's it.
The NBA. That's the only place that you would go. And if he's good enough to be able to hang around and good enough to get teams to the Final Four and keeps recruiting at this level, then he's not going to go anywhere. Now, I do wonder just how, like, okay, so he's proven that he could do the recruiting stuff. He's proven that still exists. I do think that Duke's marketing arm and the insistence that they put on kind of the social branding of their program, they have more followers than just about any athletics program in all of college basketball. They have done a very, very, very good job with the media arm and the marketing arm of their program. So I think like when it comes to NIL stuff, like that is going to sell itself. Jon Scheyer does not have to do anything to be able to show just kind of the level of promotion that those guys can get coming out of the program. You're going to be able to make money forever doing that.
Rob, I also don't think they need to get to the same level as other schools NIL was. Like kids will go to Duke for less money. There's only a couple of schools you can say that about. Duke and Kentucky are probably really the two that matter the most on that. I think kids will go for less money.
Yeah, they probably will because they know that it's a long-term play. You know, what's their whole pitch? It's not a 4-year plan; it's a 40-year plan that you need to be on when it comes.
It's the brotherhood. All about the brotherhood.
Well, yeah. So I think that they're going to be able to recruit themselves. How good of a coach is Jon Scheyer?
Yeah.
Like
that's the question.
That's the one thing we don't really know. We saw him beat Boston College, but it's like I'm pretty sure that if you gave me Duke's roster, you might be able to coach Duke to a win over Boston College. So that is going to be a question. But I'll tell you this:
I would have run it up. I would have run it up on Jimmy Christian too.
Yeah, you probably would have. I don't think if he was a bad coach that he would be getting this job. And I think when you have there's a certain level of talent that is always going to allow you to be good enough to keep it going. You know what I'm saying? Like if he's able to keep recruiting players like this, then Duke is always going to be, maybe they're not winning ACC regular season titles and they haven't in a while, but they came within a shot of the 2018 Final Four. They came within a shot of the 2019 Final Four. They won the 2015 national title. They won the 2010 national title. Regular season championships, do they even really matter all that much? So I think he's going to be at Duke for a long, long time. And I don't think he's going to have the same level of success as Coach K is. I don't think anyone should expect that because expecting him to be the greatest of all time is a little bit of a stretch. But I think he's going to be good enough to hang around for a long time. And eventually, one of those years is going to end up hitting. One of those years is going to end up winning a national title. So, yes, to answer your question, yes.
You think Kay wants him to be how successful do you think Mike Krzyzewski is rooting for Jon Scheyer to be? Like successful, but not as successful as him? Or like, what if Scheyer won like 3 national titles in the next 8 years and people were talking about Scheyer as like the greatest Duke coach ever, including Kay, if he stuck around for 30 years? What do you think Kay's thinking? My question to you is like, does he want him to like Duke to be at the highest level, winning national titles every year? Or is it like, be good, but don't be quite as good as what I was?
I think that he wants them to be winning national titles every single year. I think that there's a certain level of competitiveness that is going to be kind of inherent in there. And I'm sure that he's always, like, whenever they have conversations, I'm sure that he's always going to tell Jon Scheyer that he was better. Like, Scheyer could win the next 5 national titles, and Coach K would be like, yeah, the program wouldn't be there if I wasn't there. So, of course, I was the better coach.
And he's true.
He's
right.
That's competitiveness. And let's face
it, like, K has helped. The bottom line is you're not getting Dereck Lively without Coach K. You're not getting Dariq Whitehead, Filipowski, any of these dudes. He's already hit it with a top player in the 2023 class.
Thanks for watching the video, guys. If you liked what you saw here, please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button. Maybe leave a comment. Interactions like that really do help grow the channel, and they help more people like you find this content. So if you liked what you saw here today and you want to help me out, that's all you got to do. See you on the next video.